Hello, everyone. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you and welcome back. So, today's beautiful purple design is based on the fact that October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So, in order to represent the men and women who are going through this particular struggle, this particular situation, I decided I would do my part in bringing awareness by creating this set. So what you will see me do on the pinky nail was use Beetle Gel's number 855, which is this really pretty purple glitter. I put that on the pinky nail and put that in the lamp. For the thumb, I am doing an ombre between this beautiful pale, I don't really know like the exact color purple it is, but it's a nice pretty pale purple, and a very deep purple, which is number 856. So I'm just going to do the ombre and try to get that to be what I want it to be. As you can see, when the video first started, I had already done the base of the base of the nails. So I only needed to do one more ombre on top of the original ombre that was there. And I definitely need to practice my ombreing skills. I did just see a whole new technique to complete an ombre, so I'm definitely going to be practicing, trying those out. So with this full pale purple nail that I have here, I'm going to go over that with a matte coat and cure it. This nail is going to be the nail with the purple ribbon on it. And it's a foil nail. It's gonna be so pretty. Oh, I love the way that this whole, I won't say whole set. There's one nail that was a struggle for me, so you'll see that. So for the complete darker purple nail, I'm gonna do a sugar glitter, I guess, or sugar nail, sugar glitter. I'm gonna do a sugar nail with this purple glitter. I do not have like one of those glitter catching trays, so I just use a piece of foil, which works just as well, because of course it has a durability for you to like fold it so you can pour your glitter back into your pod. What I did here was went over the nail with base coat, did not cure it. And now I'm just going to take that glitter and just shake and get it all over that nail. And you're going to try to get it as like all over as much as possible. Get it in every nook and cranny. And then once you're done, once you have completed as much sugaring as you want, you'll just tap to try to get some of that excess glitter off. You'll cure it, and then you'll use a brush. It's recommended that you use a hard brush to try to get any other loose glitter bits up. So we have our matte nail come out. See, that's a beautiful foil. I didn't even show it long enough, but it's a very nice color shifting foil, right? So it's like you turn it one way, it's blue. You turn it the other way, it almost looks like this greenish color, but when you're looking at it straight on, it's a beautiful shiny purple. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the Macarte nail foil glue. I'm going to draw out the shape of the ribbon. Once I've drawn out the shape of the ribbon, then you will cure the glue with the nail, of course, for a full 60 seconds. When you are working with your foil glue, you want to be sure that you do a complete cure time, so that way you don't have to worry about the foil or the glue smudging when it comes time for you to try to rub on your foil. I mean, you putting on foil, of course you're either rubbing it or you're dapping it on there, and you want it to be where you want it to be, right? So You don't want it to smudge, so you just cure it for the amount of time that you're supposed to cure it for. There is our beautiful sugar nail. As you will see, I did not use a hard brush to clean off my glitters. So that was on me, but you definitely should do that to try to get some of that loose glitter up, because a sugar nail does not have a top coat over it. So that's why you should get the hard brush to try to get some of that loose stuff up. So I'm getting ready to use the jewel glue that I purchased off Amazon and a jewel wheel. Everything I purchased is pretty much off Amazon. So what you'll see me do is I'm going to create I'm like doing hand motions, like you can see me. I'm going to create a belt across the middle of this ombre nail. And at first I was just like, okay, I have to hide this ombre. How am I going to do it? I was like, well, putting jewels through the middle is not such a bad idea. But then once I actually did it, once I was actually done, I realized like it's almost like the nail just needed that belt. It was beautiful. So what you'll see me do is put on some dark purple jewels and some light purple jewels to match, of course, the two-toned ombre. And then I'll also go through with some, and I know some people call them caviar beads and some people call them micro beads. They're both the same thing. So I'm going to go through with the little small beads just to fill it out a little bit more. And it's going to be gorgeous. So I will let you all watch this struggle ensue, and I will be back. Alright, so we're coming back to our foil nail. What you will see is not new to anyone who has watched me attempt to do foil before, right? You will notice that my foil is on wrong, upside down, and now I realize it. Ridiculous. Look, at this point it's just embarrassing, right? But I'm gonna keep it in here anyways. So we have it turned around, we have it on the right way. Now we can smooth it and pull it off and reveal. Oh, see, I tried to match that, it did not. But this is just a beautiful purple ribbon, and I'm just taking the rest of it, kind of going around trying to get it in between any spots that I might have missed. I know there was some in the middle. Some foil did go into the middle of the ribbon. I did not necessarily want them there, or want that foil in there. So you'll see me use the dotting tool to try to see if I could scrape it up a little bit. It didn't work. So it was what it was. But still turned out to be a beautiful ribbon. I loved it. So what I'm going to do, because now of course you have the matte background to that ribbon, I'm just going to go around the ribbon with a small detail brush and use some glossy top coat, so that way the ribbon still has its shine on that matte background. I don't think it's any secret to anyone who has watched any of my videos that the contrast between the glossy and the matte, I'll always figure out a way to use both the glossy and the matte in one particular set. This is the belt, ombre belt nail. I'm gonna do a matte coat on that. Well, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gorgeous. I just can't wait for me to not struggle picking up rhinestones, because once that struggle is over, I'll be more comfortable like placing it in the videos, because I feel like this nail, it took up a huge chunk of time. And then my other blank nail that I have done nothing with, that's also going to be rhinestones. It's going to take up another huge chunk of time. And for what? For what reason? All because I don't have a picker-upper. Ridiculous. So I'm trying to figure out what I want it to do with this glitter nail. It's too translucent. So I was like, I have to do something with it. What I should have done in hindsight, right? I should have just done perhaps that beautiful light purple on the back and then painted it over with the glitter purple. That's what I should have done. Or done what I'm getting ready to do, which is marble. I should have done that as the background and then painted over that with the glitter, which is what I'm getting ready to attempt to do. But now it's just going to turn into like this blubbering mess. Okay. So I'm taking the light purple, the dark purple, and just a splotch of white, and I'm going to marble those together. Oh, first I'm going to put my base coat. I'm going to put the base coat on. Do not dry the base coat or cure the base coat. The base coat is going to act as, not act as, it is base coat, but what's going to happen is it's going to allow for the marble to just kind of run around the nail, right? So that's what I'm doing. Taking my marble, I am swooping and gliding. And I was so upset with this marble. I should have put in more dark purple, is what should have happened. But it didn't. I ended up with the nail that I ended up with. What I won't show you, but what I did do was, after doing this marble thing, I did go back over it with the purple glitter again and then top coat it, because I still wanted that glitter to kind of come through. And that whole nail, I didn't enjoy that nail. So what I'm getting ready to do with this one is put on more jewels, because you have not seen me struggle enough. And so what I'm going to do is I put on top coat, and then I'm just going to use the top coat to help adhere the jewels. So then once those are on and I cure that, I won't have to top coat it again, because So I did cut from me ending this nail to just like displaying the finished product. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my outro, I guess, now, and it should carry me into the end of the video. The first thing that I will say is, if you do find yourself, or if you are in a domestic violence situation, please find some type of avenue in order to help you, so that way, you know, you can transition out of that situation. But I love this set. I'm not a purple person, to be honest, but I love this purple. I really did love this purple. So I hope you all enjoyed the design. I hope you have a safe, lovely, and wonderful